Welcome back to the new episode of Handmaid's Tale
Oh, shit.
Reality.
Hi, guys.
She won't be here for long. I'm going to put her to work. She's going to be a comfort girl.
That ain't going to work out. Because I'm going to comfort you, all right? I'm going to do two good deeps and then...
Hey, listen. Some of them,
two good...
that's all it takes is sploosh.
Two good deeps and then I'm going to bite it all the way the hell off.
Ugh.
At the base.
Call it Jabba Jaw. Anyway.
Stop.
Welcome to the new episode of The Silly and the Serious. I am your host, Mr. J, with my crazy co-host,
Shammy.
And we're here to just make sense of a lot of the stuff going on in this crazy world. How you been?
Honestly, sad and disturbed.
Sad and disturbed?
No, seriously.
Yeah, but I believe you. It's trying times.
Sad and disturbed.
It's trying times.
And I've been trying to mind my mind, but...
Well, that's kind of hard to do.
It is.
When everywhere you look on the internet, TV, social media, whatever you call it, it's doom and gloom. We're going to bring you some more of that today. Unfortunately, we're going to talk about a few things.
You said the sad and disturbed.
The sad and disturbed, right? New podcast, The Sad and Disturbed. We tried to be silly. We can't do it no more, boss.
Yeah.
I was tired,
I
boss.
was tired.
I just rubbed my
not
beard.
tired, but tired.
I just rubbed my beard all on my mic. So right now, my bad, y'all. Where do you want to start? Government shutdown, SNAP benefits, private donators to the military.
Okay. Let's start at the shutdown.
The shutdown. Whose fault? Your fault? My fault? Their fault? Her fault? Yeah. No one doing this. So, in case you left the planet for the last, 30 some days it's been?
If you did leave the planet.
Why'd you come back? It's ghetto here.
If you did.
We have a government shutdown currently. The two parties who are meant to be the voice of the people and make sure our will is done have decided they don't want to do nothing. Some for good reasons, some for bad reasons. At the end of the day, the ones who are suffering are the people like you and me. While government workers are either furloughed, fired, or just not getting paid. Valuable programs are either shut down or rolling at, I don't want to say half capacity.
Skeleton
crews. Will eventually be closed. National parks, they don't have workers, which has increased the danger in that, by the way.
Yeah.
They said since that happened, people have been doing all kinds of like base jumping and all the stuff off these
Jesus Christ.
things. So those accidents are likely to increase. While basically we sit and wait for a binding resolution to be passed. Now, why do we need a binding resolution to be passed? Because the Senate and the House of Representatives can't agree on how to do their goddamn jobs. And what does that mean? Every year on September 30th, I believe it is, a new budget is supposed to be agreed upon.
Correct.
Agreed upon. And that budget is how we pay for last year's bills and fund new things going forward. For some reason, they can't do that. So they have to, continuing resolutions, binding. They have to introduce these continuing resolutions, which basically kicks the can down the road. It says, okay, so since we can't agree, we're going to agree to the government will be funded with basically in the same way, we made a few revisions until this certain date. And then we'll see if we can get it done by then. So I believe in the entire Biden administration, all they did was continue resolutions, and they're continuing to do the same because these two children and parties can't agree to play nice. So what is the holdup? Why is it not being passed this time? Oh, just me talking? Okay. So this time, The Democrats are trying to prevent what's happening today as of November 1st. Insurance premiums have now officially today skyrocketed.
And just to, piggyback on what you said, plenty of people have already received letters about how high their premiums are going to be.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason why. I'll use myself as an example.
You are a person.
Yeah.
In America.
Last time I checked.
For now. We used to be 3/5, so they might
kick it back.
They're bringing a lot of stuff back. Might bring that back too.
Yeah, that's because that's making it great again.
Oh, for who?
Yeah. So I have a bill currently. I have to go to the doctor on Monday. That current bill is $160.
Nice.
$160.
Yeah.
If the situation goes through that's currently going through now, the bill will probably be $400. And of course, I got $400 to just. Yeah, because I look like I got it.
Because you pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Yeah.
And work for the city.
Yeah.
And we know. Anyway, so yeah, just to say the same thing, I've had a couple of medical issues myself this year. And I guess I'm on a little bit of a serious side, but everything's okay. So don't worry. But I still have to do continuous things. I have to get blood work done on the 7th, right?
Mm-hmm.
On the 14th. So I don't have to come in because, who wants to come in for blood work?
Repeat it, right.
They schedule, is it televisit? It's called televisit?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, televisit, right? Convenient and all that. That televisit before insurance went up was like $187, something like that. Just for them to say you're good or you're not.
Right.
But that's going to go up.
Yeah.
Just
because it's already high.
For them to call me on my phone and tell me you're good, not good. The visit's not going to be longer than that. These are the issues because it's not just people on the ACA who are going to face higher premiums. It's across the board.
And that's the part that I don't think people understand. Medicaid helps keep majority of hospitals opened.
Yes.
Because of the subsidy.
Yes. They fill in.
If Medicaid gets cut and pulled away, half of the hospitals will now be closed.
Yep, especially those rural ones, those ones that's
aside
small town
from
joints.
that, and I don't mean to go on a tangent.
No,
but
please, tangent away.
Let's not forget.
We got to fill an hour.
Let's not forget that majority of our doctors, nurses sometimes come from overseas.
Mm-hmm.
But our current president has decided that if you want to be here, whoever is backing you has to pay how much?
Oh, I don't know about this.
Oh.
I ain't study.
He said, I didn't study. So basically, kind of like the doctors abroad. Sometimes people come over here to study or finish out.
That's for you, Elizabeth.
And in order for somebody to be covered, the fee is what? $100,000?
Oh, you mean the little the visa thing?
The visa thing.
Oh yeah, it's like $100,000. Yeah.
So
I didn't know about it.
Yeah. See, look at you. So if Medicaid's going to get cut, and then you're out there saying that these people have to pay $100,000. That's the price, right? $100,000
for the low tier version.
Yeah.
You want the gold one? It's $5 million.
Right. Wow. Everybody has $5 million laying around.
I got a couple in the room.
So if you're going to cut Medicaid, which is going to close hospitals, and then you have that fee in front where hospitals would probably do the subsidy to be able to pay people to come over here, because currently now we are running out of doctors, nurses, engineers. Oh, can I?
No, good. You ain't got no more. That's what you're going to be filling for. I'm billing you out. Right, but no, you're right. Running good doctors.
Right. And so you're cutting everything to make what's successful, actually.
And let me tell you why that's a bad idea with a little story. Quick story. Usually I tell the story in long form, but I'll tell it in a quick form, really quick.
Short?
Yeah, like me. So It's what you're saying to what you're saying. There's a doctor who's a doctor primarily in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
This is when I was working at the hospital. I used to work at, I don't know if I can say it, I'm going to get sued.
Just you just worked at a hospital.
I worked at a hospital. The number one hospital in New York City. I'll put it like that. There was a doctor who would come from Japan. He would do crazy research in Japan, and he would vacation. He would take his summers in New York and do surgeries, special cases in the city.
Right.
And I know this because I would order his special equipment. All right. There was a case here that no one would touch of a little girl. All right. She had cancer, but where she had the cancer, you had to literally remove her organs
and put them back.
People didn't want to touch it because it's like you have to.
It's a delicate thing.
Put them back right. If you're off, like everybody's like, listen, we don't want to do it. He was like, I do it. Did it successfully.
Thank God.
But if he got to pay all this money to come over, this little girl's not here. So this is why we work. Like we have great doctors here, but there are great doctors around the world. Just like we send ours to other places.
And that's what. And so again, going back to the negotiating table and the shutdown, how do you say that you're for the American people, yet you can't sit down and have a conversation about taking whatever that is out of that bill?
It's cutting off your nose to spite your face.
Because clearly you hate a particular type of people that much.
Yeah, and we're not talking about skin color.
No, class.
It's class.
It's class.
It's class.
Without even realizing the reason why you have the money that you have is because of working off the backs of people who are middle class or less. If there is such a middle class even left.
I should have wrote this down. But they updated what middle class was.
Because I know the number's ridiculous. Because the last time
it's not ridiculous. I looked at it, I was like, there's no way.
Oh, because the last time, before you say it, the last time I looked, middle class was from 25,000 to 150.
Oh no, it went. They narrowed that,
and I didn't understand that.
But technically, I'm not going to get the numbers I want to give away what you make. But technically, you are high end middle class.
Oh, we have tiers now,
and you be like, my paycheck didn't tell me that.
We have tiers.
Yeah, so there's lower class, low middle class, high end middle class, and upper echelon.
Interesting.
Echelon.
Mm-hmm. Echelon. You said it right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So you would be considered high middle class. High middle class. I'm like, nigga, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get groceries this week.
High on coke?
High on something because it ain't money. It ain't money. But
high on what?
It's cutting off your nose to spite your face.
It is.
Because if you really cared about the American people, passing universal health care should be a bipartisan.
I don't understand how other places have done it.
The excuse here is, and dumb people fall for it. In order to get universal health care, you have to get that money from somewhere. You would raise taxes. Mm-hmm. Taxes would go up. Mm-hmm. People
like
go,
the taxes that I'm still paying during the shutdown.
Oh, that's going up regardless to pay for other people.
Yeah,
that you get nothing back for it. But you pay a higher tax, and you get free health care. Now they bill it as, but your taxes will go up. Yeah, and I'm not paying insurance anymore. It not only does it even out, it weighs out better because now I'm not paying these crazy. I got to get an MRI for my shoulder.
But they would rather make it a competitive sport.
It shouldn't be a competitive sport.
And that's the problem, though.
I have to get an MRI for my shoulder. My rotator cuff is torn. They need to figure out how torn it is. Mm-hmm. I have to ask my insurance company if they're going to approve it. They might not approve it.
Gotta love a referral.
Universal health care. Oh, you need an MRI. Here, go on this day, get your MRI. It's covered. How is health care a debate? It's because, your taxes go, you'll pay more. Yeah, you'll pay more over time. It's not the beginning of the year, hey, where's your $200,000 for this?
But this is this is what
And it wouldn't
makes
be
it
200,000.
right.
Yeah,
But this is what
nubs.
makes it so confusing, especially with the current administration. You're putting all of this stuff out here where you don't want
Mhm.
this and you don't want that. Yet you're mad because people ain't having babies. You got to pick a struggle. People aren't having babies because they can't afford it.
It just got to give birth for a lady to push the baby out of the cooter cutter.
Not the cooter
Cooter
cutter.
cutter. $1.5 million. Just to. Then you got to raise a little evil piece of crap. Yeah, kids suck. Then you got to raise them. You can't afford the food to feed them. Was it the can of Similac? $50, $60.
Yeah, because when I had a kid, it was like $26.
Yes, when I had babies, it was 50, 60. And that's going to go up.
For one can.
For one can. And I don't think they sell them by themselves anymore.
They only sell them by the bundle.
Right.
Right.
All right. So all that stuff is going up. It is fiscally irresponsible to have a child because it makes no sense.
Right.
So why am I going to put myself into debt?
When the Make America Great Again campaign is not actually advocating for better ways to be able to afford to make more babies.
And then on top of that, I want to feed the kid.
I mean, I think you should.
Should I? Because if I need extra help, I would get SNAP benefits. Well, guess what? They don't want to fund anymore, or at least reduce SNAP benefits. Which, let me ask y'all out there who are on SNAP. Did y'all get y'all SNAP today? I don't know.
No.
From what I'm hearing,
no, nobody, because nobody got this. If people, because everybody's on a schedule, they don't just get them on the 1st and 15th like some people think. Everybody's on a schedule, but nobody is receiving anything as of yet because, well, let's roll it back.
It's all a part of the same topic.
Right. No. Why aren't people able to get this?
Because these little.
That's why I'm like, let's roll it back.
Children, because they're children, can't decide on how to fund the continuing resolution. So now that since they have not compromised either side,
here's the thing.
Things aren't getting paid for anymore.
Right. So, but here's the thing. Never in the history of me being alive while a shutdown has happened has SNAP benefits been affected.
No, because.
And so the current administration
is holding it hostage.
Literally was like, oh, we're not pushing the button on that. How and why? To me, it's completely illegal.
Oh, but according to them and their lawyers who did the research, and it's very good lawyers, the best lawyers you could possibly get,
Lies.
they're the best lawyers ever.
Lies.
Went and said they're not exactly sure if it's legal to release this emergency money Congress has set aside for this specific situation.
The same money that was released the last time when this same exact president was in charge.
Yes,
okay.
That money.
Oh,
it's in.
Yeah,
is in the West Wing, no, the East Wing now. That's where that money went.
I don't know where it went.
And I will preface this by saying, neither one of us receive SNAP benefits.
Sure don't.
Don't qualify.
Sure don't. Because
I tried.
The
Food
last
is expensive.
I watched the news the other day, and I watched someone who was a Republican say they just want the SNAP benefits so they could get their hair and nails and weaves done.
Yes. We watched that today. Such a targeted comment.
So since we the Black females want the SNAP benefits for our weaves and our nails to get done, let's do a chart of who has the most SNAP benefits.
All right. So that's good. So that's a good job. I'm proud of you. That's pretty good. So there was approximately 42 million SNAP benefits recipients in America currently. give or take a few, but it's about 42 million. Okay. Now, the claim is that it's going to either, because I heard different ones, it's going to either all of it, 59, as I said, 59% is going to illegal immigrants.
Mm.
It's going to black neighborhoods because we're dependent on it. It's black and brown neighborhoods, so as goes to Hispanics, and we're abusing it. So, if you don't believe me, this is exactly the information I typed into Google, step by step. How many Americans are currently on or receiving SNAP benefits? It'll tell you 42 million. Then I said, this is not ChatGPT, this is on Google.
Mm-hmm.
I typed it in, and then I hit fine, and they gave me the answer.
Google about to be in trouble.
It said, I said, please tell me by race who receives how much in SNAP benefits, percentage-wise.
Survey
and it says, okay, this is the information. Broken it down by race, white people receive 35. Oh, sorry, they're 35%. Okay, that's how much is on it. 35% of it who receive is white. 26% is black. 17% is Hispanic. 4% Asian. 1.3% Native American, and 17% unidentified race, people who just didn't choose to put their race. So either one of these can go up. I'm sure you could divide it amongst. So white people, 35.4% equals 15 million people, white people, Caucasian, from the Mountains of Caucasus, who receive SNAP benefits. Followed by black people, 26%, like I said, that's 11 million. Hispanic, 7.1 million. Asian, 1.7 million. Native American, 546,000.
Jesus, it's not a lot of them.
I mean, that's probably all of them and left in this country.
Yeah, that's why.
Genocide's almost done, y'all.
So sad.
And then identified race, like the Hispanic, 7.1 million. You add those numbers up, you get 42 million, just a little bit over, which is how much is on there. I left out the illegal immigrants. They make up exactly 0%.
You want to know why it's 0%?
Illegal immigrants cannot receive SNAP benefits. They cannot apply for that. It is illegal for them to receive any SNAP benefits. Now, the caveat being that if an illegal immigrant does have a child in America, that child can receive SNAP benefits. So there is a little bit of a...
Because that child is an American citizen.
Right. But even within that, they would count in the Hispanic group. So those people are accounted for. So they are 7.1 million or 17%. So the group that receives the most from SNAP benefits are white people, followed closely by 4 million black people. So why is it that every other race is being targeted, but the majority of it is never mentioned? Like white people don't receive these benefits. And it's not to say that they don't need it or shouldn't receive it. If you need assistance, you need assistance.
By all means, if you need assistance, you need assistance.
But don't act like I'm getting assistance is a bad thing, but them getting assistance is they need the help.
Because let's be real, at the end of the day, there's always been this mentality from people, white people, that black people simply just don't work.
Makes no sense.
When you had labor for free from us, you were still saying that we were not working.
Still don't want to give us back pay. But and this administration don't even think about that. That ain't happening.
So my thing is, again, how does it end up being the face of black people who are the benefits of SNAP?
Makes no sense.
When you can go into areas, I don't know, tell me a red state, anyone.
Texas.
They're a little bit popping. They got some areas that actually.
It's a red state. You said red state.
I did.
Gave you literally biggest red state.
You did.
Like
but they ain't too shabby on their monies.
Them niggas on fucking SNAP too.
They are. But
Okay,
so
I'll give you like
I need a rule, like somewhere where literally everybody has to work at the Walmart because there's no jobs there.
Right.
And
Anyone in the middle states.
Right. And because there's no jobs there and you work at a Walmart, you're guaranteed to be collecting what?
SNAP benefits.
SNAP benefits.
Like a North Dakota, South Dakota type of thing.
Because all you have within the next 50 miles of you is a Walmart.
Right.
I wouldn't be at a Walmart with a bachelor's degree. I would nicely and kindly pack my shit up.
I mean, I would, but I ain't gonna be no fucking cashier. It's gonna be some managerial, but the managers get the managers get 6 figures.
I don't know how the 6 figures is looking. In a state like.
6 figures, 6 figures. I got 6 figures in North Dakota, nigga. I'm living like a king.
But think about it. In North Dakota, do you think that a manager actually is making the 6 figures?
If they pay the same across the board, which I think Walmart's supposed to do, I think they do pay across the board. I don't see them bringing it down by state, but
because I know that what is this place?
When you're trying to remember something and somebody starts snapping with you, it fucks you more.
Oh, it does. You bitch. Amazon does not pay the same across.
Amazon don't pay.
Amazon does not pay the same
Amazon
across.
is the closest thing we have to a sweatshop.
But I'm be
honest with you. I'm be honest with you.
So
they don't pay across the thing.
I say that to say, like, how do you then say, yeah, Shammy can't, she can't get her nails and hair done without her food stamps. Food stamps don't pay for nails and hair.
Right. So their breakdown is people get the stamps, then they sell the stamps, and then they use that money to get their nails and hair done. So if they can sell the stamps, they don't need the stamps. Not too bad of an argument.
Mm-hmm. However,
you're targeting at the people who don't sell the stamps like that. Not to say that they don't, because I've seen people do it. But you act like we're the only ones doing it.
That's another problem. I just don't appreciate acting like you don't know that majority of the people who basically have these subsidies are white.
Here's the crazy thing is, when you take out that white part, when you talk about the Black, Hispanic, Asian, Native American, and unidentified races, they act like SNAP is socialism. When you talk about the white part, it's we're making sure no child starves.
And did I not say that earlier?
That's why I stole it and put it in the show.
You stole it? Yeah.
I did it pretty well too.
You did.
Pretty seamless.
How come for us, the people, Black and brown people, which I don't really like that term, but whatever.
All right, yeah, because I'm brown.
I don't get it. But, so the Spanish people is brown and we the Black?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know, right? I was gonna say something that would have got this video struck down so fast. I stopped myself.
I'm glad you stopped yourself. How come it's socialism for us? And they just needed a little bit of help,
right?
For them.
That's the problem. They're looking at it as if we're begging, and you have to sprinkle it to us. As opposed to these people need their help. Let us help them because they are our community. Right. So 42 million people, as of right now, are not receiving their SNAP benefits.
And now, two judges have said that this is illegal and you need to release the funds.
Right. But then another judge said that it's not. So now, since one judge,
a third judge, or
a third one. So now that one, who he's for, said that, we have to wait till this date so we can really figure out so we get more clarification on what we're allowed to do. And now you want to listen to the courts?
And side note, you do know that the information about that being emergency funding was scrapped off of the website.
Of course.
I was like,
so yes, there's about just under $6 billion in emergency services funds specifically for SNAP that was set aside by Congress in case something like a government shutdown happened and they needed to fund
like,
it, they put it aside to help bridge the gap between the government shutting down, opening, and resuming normal function. That's the whole point that this money was set aside. It wasn't set aside for 10 or 12 other different things. It was, if SNAP needs to be funded, take this money and put it on them cards. How is it illegal to let that go?
My thing is, if it is illegal to let it go, then the last shutdown that we had, you, sir, did something illegal, and maybe you should now be charged with doing illegal activity. Is it? I'm just saying.
If it's illegal to release, then it sure as heck was illegal to allocate it.
Absolutely.
It makes no sense. My name is not Boo Boo nor the Fool, but the problem is your base is.
It's so sad.
This is information that is readily available. Stop going on TikTok, stop going on Instagram, and getting your news source from those things. If you hear it, okay. All you gotta do is hit that little button home screen, go to Google, and start researching.
And that's the and the problem is, I think that the states that have learned the 3 R's,
reading, writing, and arithmetic. Did y'all Google it? It's real. I hope y'all Google it from the last episode. All 10 of you that saw it.
The 3 R's cracked everybody up at my job, by the way. Oh, yes, it
I'm
did.
just saying.
It absolutely did.
Did you Google it? It's right there. Reading, writing, and arithmetic.
Maybe because it's only 3 R's and not reading, writing, arithmetic, and research.
Throw that 4th R in there.
Maybe that's why they don't know how to research and would prefer to just do word of mouth.
But you know what gets on my nerves? What really grinds my gears, gets in my crawl.
In my crawl is crazy.
If those same people on the same apps see somebody from the left side give information, all they want to do is, where's your proof? Cite your source. So you want to see the research they did. But if someone on your side says some retarded, can we say that word?
Not really.
Okay, some retarded idea, you believe it carte blanche.
It's sad.
Be skeptical of both.
Yeah.
I've seen things that Republicans said, I'm like, that's not true. Look down like, oh, I know that's true.
My thing is this. Where the Epstein files?
With them SNAP benefits funds. It's all in the same locker. So you release it, they might fall out. It just makes no sense to me. This whole shutdown is basically for you people. I say you people because I'm paying high insurance premiums either way. Just to keep your insurance down.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all the Dems are asking. No, illegal immigrants cannot get any Medicare or Medicare. It's illegal.
It's so draining, the things that they say. You guys just want illegal immigrants to get SNAP benefits. You just want transgender people to get money to be able to do
gender reaffirming. None of that pays for that.
It's just like,
it don't work like that. And let me tell you right now, yes, if an illegal immigrant is hit by a car in the street and they get taken to a hospital, the hospital will work on them.
Because that is not Medicaid. That is
emergency services.
It's emergency.
The same as if someone is uninsured, which they shouldn't have to be, gets hit by that same truck. I don't know why the truck is going to hit all these people, but gets hit by that same truck and goes to emergency, they're going to get the same results. Either way, the hospital has to then go to Medicaid and Medicare to subsidize those things. It's not that they're receiving it. They're going to get it. They're still getting it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just now you're going to pay more in insurance premiums.
Which they don't get.
It makes no sense.
They just don't get it.
Illegal immigrants cannot receive SNAP benefits. Illegal immigrants cannot receive Medicaid, Medicare. They can't get it. The Republicans put out this whole big thing. And look at this section. They want this there. And it proved, if you look at the next sentence, it says this is not afforded to illegal immigrants.
Did they highlight that part in yellow?
No, because what they do is they apply to their Cro-Magnon base. I'm mad right now. They apply to their Cro-Magnon base because the word they apply is alien. Yes, alien. Illegal versus legal. They are. If you are an immigrant, you are considered an alien. If you came here legally and you went through all the processes and you became a citizen, you are an alien. You are entitled to receive those benefits. So in the literature, it says aliens can receive these. Illegal ones cannot. It's you play on the language because you know your base can't think for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the problem. They cannot receive these things because they are illegal. Legal ones can because they are legal. That's the difference. But you want to make it seem like they're trying to give it to illegal immigrants. No, they're not. They've said it. All the resources. No, they're not. They're not doing that. They can't do it. It's illegal. They will go to jail. They pay into it.
Right.
They definitely pay into it.
They have. And there's been a proven track record that they have basically up after COVID, they have been the ones who have helped this economy
to recover.
Yeah. Yeah.
To the tune of $9.6 billion.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why you people who your first R is reading can't do that. You just believe what these influencers are saying. You believe what you believe politicians are crooked, but not yours.
Right.
Not yours.
Right. And at the end of the day, majority of them have all sold their souls.
You can get that data.
You can.
You can see who gets money from where, how much, and why. They have to disclose that.
And I'm going to be honest with you. The only current two people that I fully know of that haven't taken anything
AOC and Jasmine
Crockett. Those are the only two.
But you know what's crazy? A lot of the newer Democrats are clean. For now.
Right. Things can change. You know?
But a lot of the
money make a motherfucker act funny.
A lot of you ain't had none.
Yeah, well.
I'm telling you right now, nigga, selling out. A lot of the newer Republicans, they not clean. And what I mean is by that clean, not clean, when you receive donations from certain powers that
be, yeah.
They not giving that because you're just a
chip off the old block.
Stand up. We believe in you, son. No, it's when you get elected.
That's a really good Uncle Tom, believe in your son. That was good.
I went down to my roots, you know. My family's a history of traitors. I'm so joking. I'm so joking. My family's deep in the Black Panthers, dude. But so they want that. Hey, I'm gonna give you this, but you know, remember me when you in them good spots.
Yeah, there's always.
And now we doing it with the military. Apparently, I found out today, y'all. I was flabbergasted.
No, he was I thought.
Not flabbergasted, flabbergasted.
I thought his neck was gonna fall off when I said it. He was like, "Wait,
apparently,
what?"
Apparently, a private donor named. Well, he was private. We got the name. A private donor. He initially he was anonymous, but it was like, nah, he can't be anonymous. Named Timothy Mellon. Melon. I don't know if you want to be French. Mellon. That's Mellon to me. Just two L's.
It's a melon.
Melon donated $130 million to pay the troops. Now, on paper, just saying it, Well, they need to get paid. The troops need to get paid.
Absolutely.
They definitely have to get paid. Not by a private citizen. And I'm going to tell you why.
Sounds like a bribe?
Sounds like, hey, if I give you this, remember me when you get big. Because now, hey, remember I give you $130 million? I'm having a little issue. You think maybe you could just little SEAL Team 6, just a little one.
No, nothing big.
Can you just have them talk to them for me? Now, this guy's could be totally innocent in his thing. He could be, listen, I want to make sure my troops get paid. They deserve to get paid. Granted. But what that does opens the door for impropriety.
And furthermore,
no, kicks that and I open it.
Furthermore, since when are we supposed to be accepting private dollars in that way?
Right. That makes no sense.
It doesn't.
You now have a private citizen giving money to the United States military.
And it ain't enough.
Not even close. But you know what that says to me? Test run.
Everything is a test.
Test run. Let's see. Let's start small. Because in the grand scheme of things, 130 million is small. In the grand scheme of things. Not to me, if you give me $130 million.
Right, but for what it's for,
an entire military?
Mm-hmm. For what it's for, it's
that's small. So small. Okay. Let's go medium next time. Okay, how much can we sell this bitch for?
It's
and now, like my wife said, you got an army of mercenaries.
Yes.
We could sell our army to the highest bidder now. Waiting this to go. You got a war you want to win? Okay, no problem. If you can already pay to become a citizen, might as well pay to get some freedom in your country. It opens the door for impropriety. It opens the door. You are opening Pandora's box.
Yes.
We should not be funding privately the military. You have your money allocated from Congress. Do your jobs.
But it appears that the goal is for this administration for everything to be privatized.
You're selling citizenship. For $5 million, you get the gold card citizenship.
It's very much giving Willy Wonka.
I don't want to go to this factory. And they chocolate factory different. They want some different chocolate. You know what I mean? They trying to oompa loompa you. But you're so against illegal immigration and all that. Fine.
However,
but if they got the money,
and it's so pimp-esque.
No, that's pimp shit.
Well, I was trying to be
show her ass up here. You want come in? I need $5 million.
Yes, it is very much, but
come on,
it's sickening.
It's disheartening. It's sickening. It's scary. It's wrong.
It is wrong.
A lot of this stuff is wrong, and a lot of this stuff people are letting pass because their party's doing it. I'm telling you right now, if the Democrats are doing exactly this, I would say the same thing.
Absolutely.
Right is right, wrong is wrong.
It's the same thing that we've said about them goddamn Epstein files. I don't give a damn who's in it.
I don't care.
If it's the Democrats, the Republicans, the Independents, the Tea Party, I don't care. Because whoever is in it
need to be held accountable and go to jail.
You're going to jail.
Oh, I don't know if you heard this. That the prince who was on that list?
Oh, from one that just got denounced?
They took it away. They took his title away. Because they know. They took his title. They stripped him of his princehood, and he has to leave royal grounds.
I didn't know. I didn't look at the reason as to why they did it.
It's because of this. It's because of the list.
Oh, and they were told that he was on the list?
They know he's on the list. He just let it get out. You didn't do your due diligence, my boy. You're not going to make us look bad. He's on that list. You got to go. He should be in jail, but he's not American. Y'all do what y'all want over there. If you are on this list, you need to go to jail.
So how come his name got shined like?
It's not that his name got shined. his people are like, yo, bro, like the fact that you even counted this, all these women accusing you, you done. Consequences. Over here is deny, deny, deny. I think they're taking so long to do this because they're trying to redact as much as they can.
They are.
But what they don't understand is when there's so much redacted, it's like, yo, he's definitely got to be on this. Why would you redact so much? And there are ways to unredact now.
They were.
There are ways to unredact that stuff. But yeah, if all right, who's somebody I'm Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of Michael Jackson. Right? If he was alive and he was on that list and he was diddling kids, or I'm like, hey, your ass in jail.
Yeah.
Put the studio in that bitch. But your ass in jail. You gotta go to jail. Right is right. If you're diddling little kids,
you gotta go.
By the way, Diddy never mess with kids. he did some shit, but I know you want to put that in there. There was no kids in that.
Yeah.
It was all adults he raped.
Jesus.
So don't call him a pedophile.
But
you
at the end
gotta
of
go.
the day, you gotta go. So again, we don't care which side of the aisle you're on. If you're on the list, you gotta go.
I don't care if you're on the left, right. You installed the chairs, manufactured the carpet. You on the list. You in jail. It don't matter.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, on that's the biggest talking about. Right. Oh, what if your guys on it?
Because they have this fixation. When Trump ran on his "I'm going to release the files," there was a thing where they had everybody believing that the Democrat administration was a part of
the cover up,
the ring of trafficking children. That it was the Democrats that were trafficking children, and that they all got away with it, and they all got money for it, and not realizing that all of these people speak to each other, regardless to what we see on TV.
Yeah.
The Republicans and the Democrats speak to each other at times.
Because it ain't about your aisle, it's about your pockets.
That part. And so how could you think that it's just one party when it comes to the dollar that is only on this list?
It makes no sense.
That makes sense to you?
Not to me. I know how to read.
That makes sense to you? No, it doesn't. Because you're so busy looking at sides of an aisle, you're not looking at sides of the pockets.
Right.
Period.
Because you think, oh, I'm white, they for me. Bro, your tax bracket say you're going to be with me.
Size of the pockets matter. And that's why this is more of a classism war than it is anything else.
Yeah, but how do you keep the masses distracted? Make them fight themselves. Make them fight each other.
Because they trying to push that martial law shit.
Like they said.
Body.
All this is one giant game of Monopoly.
It is.
And in the backs of the American people is the board. And if we all just stood up, the game would be over.
It's very true.
All this makes no sense. But moving on from that, from a possibly bright spot, I don't know. Things have been yet to be seen. I'm skeptical. So let's talk about it. Here on this coming Tuesday, like I said, today is November 1st. This is Saturday. So as of this episode will be out Friday. And by then we will have a new mayor. Mayor. I said mayor.
Mayor.
A new mayor. A new mayor here in New York City. And if everything is to be believed, all the polls, all the data, it is going to be Mamdani.
Mm-hmm.
He is a socialist. He has some good ideas. He has some pretty bad ideas. On one idea that's really stick in my craw, and we'll go into that. You said it like this. I'm new catchphrase now. That we're going to get into, but by all accounts, he will be the new mayor.
Right.
He wants to make all the buses free. Bro, you just gonna stop from getting tickets because the buses is free anyway because we hopping.
Now, is he still saying that statement?
He's still saying that.
Yeah,
which I'm like,
No.
Whatever. I don't care.
Me neither.
People going to pay or not pay. I mean, have you seen the 19? I'm the only one who pays. And everybody looking at me like I'm weird.
So I will say this. When I started coming to the Bronx more often, I'm like, yo, nobody pays on the
No,
bus.
we just get on.
I'm like, nobody. Now, it happens here, there in Manhattan. I'm not going to act like it doesn't. But it's massive out here in the Bronx.
I ain't paying for the bus.
Massive.
I'm not paying for the bus.
I'm
paying for the bus. Bus driver wait, you get on, he take off. So whatever. We've been getting free buses. Well, what he wants to do, and I don't think it's a bad idea to change up the type of mayor we've been having, because I think every mayor since, and including David Dinkins, has been an absolute dumpster fire. So why not shake it up? I don't think Cuomo is, not to say qualified, but same old story.
I had a beef with him doing it in the first place. And
right.
One of my friends was like, oh, I think he should do it. So you're going to take a step back.
Right.
It just didn't make sense to me.
I say he's tough on Giuliani. On Trump, I say
he's not.
I say other side of the same coin.
He's not tough on Trump, in my opinion, because the reason he's been placed in this race by donors of Trump to basically outbeat Mondani.
That's it. Because he ran as a Democrat incumbent, lost. And then he went as an independent. But if you're funded by the same guy's people, same pocket.
That's it.
Left side of the aisle, right side of the aisle.
Right.
This is my left. Okay, this is reverse. This is my left. So he has some ideas on housing. Everybody, all the candidates pretty much has roughly the same idea for housing, to get more apartments built by 2030.
I actually had one at Lander, but he didn't make it.
The good ones never do. Also, they want to stabilize or freeze rent in different ways. Mamdani is more as just flat. That'll take some time to do it, but housing is pretty much the same thing. Transit, Cuomo wanted transit to be under. He wanted transit to be under him as the governor. He got that. Now he's trying to be mayor, and he wants to transit under him for another thing. And that's a little weird to me. But all parties have something to do with say they want to do something with transit. None of it makes any sense to what the people actually want. So y'all can all kiss my black ass on that one.
The whole ass?
The whole ass.
Got
Each cheek and the middle. I want my star kiss. So, where I have the issue with Mamdani, and this is because of being in the field, in that direct field, what he wants to do with crime. On paper, not a bad idea. Implementation, gonna get someone hurt. Okay, so he wants to install a Department of Community Safety called the DCS. Okay, it's a civilian agency. They will handle a range of public safety needs such as mental health crisis and homelessness. Not bad. You have people who deal with that. So within police reform, one, he wants to get rid of all police overtime. He wants to get rid of that budget. That's retarded. We don't have enough police. I'm not one of the people that says defund the police. I say reallocate funds to training and things like that. But he wants to
defund the police is still a bad
message. Because
the messaging is bad.
When Batman left Gotham, the criminals ran rampant. Okay?
Yeah.
So you do need police. You need proper policing, but you do need police.
Which is why I thought that I would rather you pair police up with.
Well, and that's getting to that. So this is where I have the problem with it. So what he wants to do is, instead of having police go out and deal with, let's say, someone having a mental episode, someone from the DCS would. They would go deal with, like, probably, they say, ideally a social worker or a mental health professional.
Okay.
That's great.
However,
you should not send them out there by themselves.
Yeah. I think it's crazy that ACS gets sent out by themselves with no police officer.
You should have police there because depending on the severity of the episode, you are now creating a life-threatening situation. So, yes, you send them out there paired with a police officer who has had proper training as well in mental health and de-escalating situations and non-lethal ways of taking someone down, so to speak.
Agreed.
That's how it should be done. You don't send them out there. Send you out there to have a mental health episode for me.
Yeah, 5 feet.
All right. So now you're trying to calm me down, and I'm like, hey, I've always wanted to see how far I could throw a midget. You're not exactly a midget, but man, are you close? Now I'm ragdolling the hell out of you. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's true. It's true.
It's like, and then now you have to go to police to come there anyway. Now his idea is
if you get to call them at all.
If you get to call them,
yeah.
Eventually somebody's gonna find you, but you might be in a bag under the MTA,
under the
in Harlem.
Yeah, definitely.
Now his reasoning is by sending out essentially civilians to deal with those issues, it will free up police to focus on harsher crimes. Well, I'm glad they'll be free so they can focus on the crime you're about to create. Because what are you doing, bro?
Oh, God.
Am I wrong?
I know.
Am I wrong?
Damn.
Like, even me, even if I'm going out, right, to deal with somebody having a mental health episode, right? They got a knife. Well, what am I going to do? I'm going to call 911. But if they're coming at me, oh, I'm going home.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm getting home tonight.
Yeah.
So one of us
ain't going to make it. Right. Right.
I got a lot of babies. 2 here.
Right.
5 babies. All right. I'm going home. And if you come in with murderous intent, I'm going to respond to God. I don't care what training you've had.
Yeah.
Survival instincts take over.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Even you.
Yeah.
I'm going to, even if I go out, I'm fighting. So why not send somebody who is trained as a police officer, but also how to assist you in bringing the situation down? It has to be a tandem thing.
Absolutely.
Or you are, I'm not saying it might happen. You are going to get someone hurt with the way you want to implement this. Full stop. It's going to happen. So that's my major issue with him. Not to say that he may not fix it, but as a voter, it's like, that's a problem. The OT is a problem. We don't have enough police, which is why we have the overtime budget.
Right.
You have police doing these long shifts. Okay. Cuomo wanted to add 5,000 more police. I had no beef with that. In fact, I'm like, add 10. You want to get rid of the overtime budget?
There it goes right there. Right.
Have enough police to do this.
Yeah.
But get rid of it? Get rid of it? Well, then who is going to protect us when I'm not showing up then? I'm not doing overtime. It's not, I'm not getting paid for it.
It's going to slip into overtime anyway.
He doesn't want to reduce it. He wants to get rid of it. Well, then you need to have the proper amount of staff to cover all shifts. It makes no sense. These are the things I'm like, you're young. And I get that. I want to be the change.
Yeah.
Like, you can make the change.
I looked at his age the other day and I was like, oh.
You can make the change as a young person.
Absolutely.
But it's always been my analogy. Don't let the pendulum swing so far the other way.
Because what we don't want him to end up being is the boogeyman of Democrats. Because they will use his face.
See how it didn't work over here? See, he invented these things. See how socialism doesn't work?
Yeah.
We told you.
Yeah.
You have to be reasonable. You have to think about, okay.
But that's why I'm like, some of the Democrats were being so scared to have him. But I'm like, okay, if you see that he's leading the charge and the way that he got where he is because he didn't use your same old tactics, then when are some of you going to say, you know what, I'm going to meet him where he's at and help guide so that way you can have an in or a say so with helping him develop
proper plans.
That's it.
What you need to do is learn from him so he can learn from you.
That's it. And but instead, we like to eat our own.
We do. We karate chop the legs under Bernie. We silenced AOC and Jasmine when they should have been the
they should have been the front runners. Yeah.
Instead, you put a cancer patient who has now died. No, whole nother story. You're so scared of the youth, you're disenfranchising them, and now they're going to run rampant.
Right.
Because some ideas too far over there.
Listen, at the end of the day,
this hurts my shoulder every time I do it, but it's such a good emphasis.
At the end of the day, you should have used the same tactics as Turning Point. To a certain degree.
As much as you don't.
Yeah, I mean.
Let me flip the page back over. Because if you want to talk about indoctrination, they got it. They go into the source.
And I'm not saying use all of their tactics.
No, use them all. Brainwash them.
The psychology around how they do what they do is bananas.
It's bananas, but it ain't new.
It's not new.
It's the same tactic they've been using.
And I definitely said this at work the other day. I'm like,
I would hurt my shoulder.
I'm like, they just repeatedly using the Willie Lynch model on everybody.
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 If it broke, don't fix it.
I'm like, they're using this Willie Lynch model on everybody.
I mean, so.
And somebody at work was like, oh shit. And I'm like, yeah.
So if you don't know what Turning Point USA is, you're clearly watching the wrong podcast because you can't read. So Turning Point USA basically is it his? Was it his? Or he worked for them? Kurt.
He worked for them.
He worked for them, but he the poster child. Yeah. Yes. He's the poster child. So it's basically what he used to do was go to college, youth sources, and basically, for lack of a better word, brainwash them.
It's some heavy. It's heavy.
Bring them into your fold. Subtly brainwash them over time. Don't shotgun shock them, but give them a little over the time and change their perspective into being on your side. Because a young mind is easily to influence and manipulate and form and mold.
They definitely prey on loyalty through religion.
Yeah, 100%. That's their hook. You ain't Christian, but you elected a guy who literally says, I'm not a Christian. I know I'm going to hell. I know I'm a bad person.
He does say that. It's so like,
and then they're looking at him like he's not a good Christian, but he's higher than that. He's doing the work of the God. He's a prophet. Boy, y'all too deep in that cult.
Listen.
So yeah. So take a page from Turning Point, but don't indoctrinate. Educate.
Yeah.
Listen.
Research.
Because I don't get it with the I can't say I don't get it. I get it. Y'all got too old. When you hit a certain age, and this is not conjecture, this is not me trying to be funny. When you hit a certain age, you just get stuck in your ways.
Right. It's one of the
earned
things.
You made it.
It's one of the things I pray that I don't become, though. No, I literally, at least every other day.
Technology is going to pass us by. We're not going to know how to do a lot of shit. We're going to rely on the kids and the grandkids. We're going to be that annoying person. Because I don't, just come do it. I know I'm going to get scammed at some point because the way this new AI going is crazy.
Honey.
Oh, real quick side note. And this is some advice for everybody. Start coming up with code words. Don't say anything on here about what your code word would be or hint at what it be or what you like.
You talking about in terms of voice?
Of everything. because they have now started scams where all they got to do is get a couple of words. Like, so they can go to your Instagram video where you talking, get a couple of that, get your voice, and they can perfectly replicate that. And then they can call. So say I'm trying to get scammed, right? They scam me. Hey, it's me, Shamik. Hey, what's up? Hey, listen, I'm in a bad jam real quick. Can you Zelle money to this real quick? I need to get, I got you, no problem. Just that fast scam. As an old person, you're getting caught by that.
Absolutely.
You're getting caught by that. So come up with code words. It's not my idea. It's somebody creator on, I think, Instagram. I forget his name. I'm sorry. I'm a small thing, so I don't need to remember you.
But
come up with
right.
a code word so that when Ties call you, hey man, I need money for this. And I know you just got the words anyway, but but you're like, okay, hey, let me get that word real quick. Banana chamber. Okay, I'm gonna send you.
Right.
Otherwise, oh, what do you mean code word? Oh, have a good one. Hang up. You need those in because the way AI is going,
it's scary.
It's scary. It was easy to spot before. Now it's getting each day they perfecting it.
It's true.
Right? So that's my advice to you, to everybody. Get a code word, especially older folks. Call your kids, your grandkids. Come up with a word that is just for y'all. Don't make it too crazy that you can't remember it.
Right.
Don't make it too easy that it could be guessed. So that's something that I'm going to implement with my tribe, my peoples.
And the suggestion is everyone should
just have it. And if you feel like you need to change it up every few months, do that. But have that as just just some sort of layer of protection.
I mean, the AI is getting crazy.
It's getting a little too crazy. But back to our regular scheduled program. Democrats are evil. Republicans are evil.
Everybody's evil.
Martial law. So I don't know. We're gonna see how it goes in New York. Whoever ends up mayor, I hope they're gonna be about New York. But in my opinion, we haven't had a mayor that's about New York
in a very long time.
In my lifetime.
Oh.
And I had Dinkins, Giuliani, Bloomberg, de Blasio, we outside, and whoever comes next.
We outside.
Adams is we outside, by the way.
Adams is we outside. He was definitely outside.
Outside, and should be in jail. But we'll see. I can't say Cuomo will do a terrible job. I can't say Mom Donnie would do a terrible job. I can't even say, how you say it? Sliwa? Saliwa? I can't even say he would do a bad job.
Right.
I have to wait and see. But personally, I don't think any of them are going to do a good job.
Yeah.
Just don't break my shit. I honestly really felt like I was in the video. Like I should have ran for mayor. Seriously. Because I care about the city and I care about developing and implementing things in this city that would make it what it used to be.
Right.
I'm telling you right now, New York stinks. I'm talking about smell wise. It's disgusting. I walk down my block when it rains and I gotta play hopscotch or dog shit. It's gross. The crime is crazy. The fact that we still have people, or we now again have people shooting up and getting high on our trains, ridiculous. The fact that we have all these young folks with no programs and places to be because we've just gutted them.
Right.
You want to know why we have so many YNs? Because you didn't want them IN a program.
And now look.
Because remember, we used to work in the children's center. We had team program. When things got cut, what's the first thing that went?
They went to the teams first. Yep.
Cutted them and gutted them. Now you wonder why they're in the street. We ain't got nowhere to go. Because when you're a teen, I want to be in the house. I got a little freedom. So now, instead of looking to people like myself, yourself, Vic, Dave, all the wonderful people that we have at Children's Aid. Yes, I'm name dropping.
I wasn't going to name drop.
You here. instead of having people like them mentoring and showing them the ways, now we got the kids from the block, the drug dealers on the block, mentoring, and not the ones that we grew up with who's like, get your butt in school.
Oh, these are different type of.
You got the ones that, yo, get this how you get money. Da, 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 da,
and
da.
it's not. It's a different culture.
It's a different culture. So you want to learn in that instead of learning how to code, how to build video games, how to play basketball, football, how to.
You want to learn how to get short money instead of long money, and that's just what it is.
School to prison pipeline. So yes, I would care about the infrastructure of this city. Our pipes are hundreds of years old and need to be replaced. Our transit system is a mess.
We cannot. So when it rained the other day, we can't even hold the floods anymore because the system is only generated, I believe, to hold up to like 1.75 of a rainfall.
Mm-hmm.
The other day,
it's anytime it rains now, me.
Like people were swimming in Brooklyn.
Man drowned.
No, I didn't hear about that.
Man drowned in his basement.
Jesus.
Went to go get his dog. He drowned.
Yeah. So
our
things have to.
Our infrastructure is
be
our
fixed.
City is sinking because we built so much on this island. It is but so much you could put on the place. It's sinking.
So what you're saying is that I should move to the Bronx?
No, I'm saying is it's time to leave New York.
Oh wow.
Because if this is the trend of mayors and people who are in charge who don't really care about the city, they want the stature of the position, it's going to be hell in a handbasket. The fact that literally I have to watch people shoot up on a train, or I get on the train, and I'm telling you, I get on a train and I get to 125th and Lex. If you're from New York, you know. I'm talking specifically the 6 train. I like to ride the last car because I usually sit in the last car. Well, here's why. Somebody will get on 125th and Lex, a very unsavory person.
Not unsavory.
They'll get on, but I don't mess with them. Like, you go your life. But then they sit there, and then we get into the tunnel, and they start rolling up something. I don't know what you're smoking, bro. I don't know what that's laced with. But now I can't go nowhere till the next stop.
Right.
So now I'm very proficient now in holding my breath because one, they don't even do it at the back of the car. They do it right next to the door. So if I want to go to the next car, I either got to breathe that in or wait till we get to 138th. I can hold my breath for 1 minute and 37 seconds because that's how long it takes. And you get up and you go to the next car and hopefully
it's not no shaking is going on in the next car.
Because it might be worse. When are we going to start caring about where we live? We don't have a mayor that does that. We don't have a city council that does that. We don't honestly have a governor that does that. Because why are we putting taxes now on, or not taxes, tolls in the city?
In the city. It's weird.
It's ridiculous.
It's weird.
Who does that benefit?
It's weird.
Our schools look like prisons. Our school food is prison food. We don't have enrichment in the arts anymore. How does this help the city? And at the crux of it all, rent is too damn high.
It is.
I think the median range of stuff has gone up about 90%, while wages have gone up 8%. We need the damn SNAP benefits then.
Yeah.
Mom Donnie wants to make it so that that the minimum wage gets up to $30 an hour by 2030. Now you say 2030, you hear, oh, that's far. Now, my man,
it's not
4 years about now.
Yeah.
You do that. You make the minimum wage in New York $30. There will no longer be any mom and pop shops left in the city at all.
It not even that. with minimum wage going up, everything else goes up.
Everything has to go up.
Right. I don't understand. And don't get me wrong. I'm not an advocate for people not getting paid what they should get
definitely
paid.
not.
But I think that when you're advocating for that, you have to realize what comes with that. And I don't think folks do. So then when you finally get to making the $30 an hour, you're like, oh my God, this milk is $20.
Forget, let's say prices of stuff stay the same, right? Groceries don't go up. You put everybody at $30 an hour, you're still going to have way less stuff, way less things.
Yes.
Why? I'll tell you why. It 100% makes sense. And I know sometimes I don't, but this does. Okay? And I'll keep it children's aid. Okay? Because I used to work there. I know the pay structure. All right? And before I say this, I will say this. Some jobs should be lower because they're meant to be starter jobs.
Right.
Okay? They're to incentivize you to, let me get some work experience.
And then let me do better. Yeah.
Okay. So right now, minimum wage at Children's Aid is the minimum wage of New York City, $15 an hour.
Okay.
Okay. When that happened, it's 15. 15.
16.
It's 16 now? Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's 15, but whatever. Doesn't matter. It's $1. Let's say we'll go with 16. All right. So once that happened, right? Once the minimum wage became $16, everybody, counselors, 16, you come in, right? Everybody else's salary has to go up.
Right.
So if I come in, $30 as a counselor, right? $30 an hour as a counselor is almost $40,000 a year. When I left Children's Aid, I was making $47,500. You think I'm gonna do all this hard work? When he getting paid that, you better bump me up. I'm full-time salary.
Right.
So I need at least 45. Okay, so now you bump me to 45. You think my bosses wants me to make as much money as they do?
No. So now,
I got to get bumped up.
But that's why I'm like, it's there. It always comes with a price.
It comes with a price. But what happens to an organization that's heavily required on donations when all the salaries go up? It can't sustain it.
It can't. Right.
So you get rid of non-for-profits immediately. Mom and pop shop. You think the pizza shop can afford to pay his employees? The mom and pop shop, $30 an hour?
No.
Gone. You think the store, the bodega, is going to be paying everybody $30 an hour?
Now we got robots making the pizza.
McDonald's. As soon as you implemented 15, they said less workers. Here's the automated system.
Yeah.
Wendy's now has AI taking orders. Oh, yes. When you go to drive-thrus at certain Wendy's, it's an AI taking that now.
Interesting.
You don't long get the hi, welcome to Wendy's. This is Becky talking. Can I help you? It's welcome to Wendy's. How can I help you? I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? Right.
Damn.
So if you implement it again, well, I really only need a couple people to run this, and I have the bots make the food. Now you're losing jobs. People deserve a living wage. Certain jobs are starter jobs.
Right.
If I'm giving a young college kid over the summer $30 an hour. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
McDonald's should be $7.50 because you shouldn't be trying to make a career out of McDonald's unless you want to move up.
Unless you want
and when you move up,
right,
you get higher pay. But that's a job for children. I need some work experience. Counselor at Children's Aid. I need work experience.
Right.
Not, hey, why am I going to work here when I could just go work here for the same amount? And do 100% less work.
Right. Agreed.
And now you got people taking the jobs meant for the kids.
You do have that.
So now, how are they going to get work experience? Why am I going to leave $30 an hour?
I mean, you have some of that right now,
right?
Because people have no choice. Like, there's a lot of older folks who basically have 2 jobs.
Right. Because everything's so high.
Everything's so high. Right.
You have to find a medium.
Listen.
Leave minimum wage at 15. Work on lowering costs. Bring down rent. Let people be able to save. Let people be able to retire early.
What is that?
Right, because you don't even hear about that anymore. My father's 70 something, he's still working.
I know.
And his rent just went up. He got a 1-bedroom, he paying like almost $1,800. As a 70 somebody, 70, just had a birthday this week. On the 28th. So he's like 74, almost 75. Fifth floor walk up.
Oh, Jesus.
With bad lungs. And the rent just went up.
Yeah.
He got to budget out what he get for food. Everything's too high. This makes no sense. So, yeah, you're going to have a mass exodus.
Mm-hmm.
But with that mass exodus, raises prices elsewhere.
Yeah.
Then they leave there, go somewhere else, raise prices. People are no longer working to live. We're working to survive. And we're losing. There has to be a mayor who says, okay, enough is enough.
Right. Someone who really is have their ear to the streets kind of thing.
Right.
Can't be out of touch.
You can't be out of touch. You got to understand that this school teacher is spending all their money on supplies or asking families, look, can we get this? Can we get some paper towels?
Yeah.
Now they're saying, hey, can your kid bring in extra pencils for other kids? Just so they can have supplies.
Because it happens.
They going in their own pockets. Because they can't get supplies. What are we doing?
The most.
While doing the least. So, yes, I regret not running for mayor. I didn't think about it until I saw the candidates. I'm like, I am well qualified to do this.
I mean, why not?
And sometimes I forget my age. So I'm like, I'm too young.
Yeah.
Your age starts with a
You thought
4. But I missed my opportunity. I'm probably not going to get that again because I'm leaving. I'm ready to visit New York. I'm done with living in New York for a multitude of reasons, and it doesn't seem like it's going to get better. I'm being honest. Good luck. But yeah. So if you ever run, I'll support you. I hope he does a great job. And I say Mandani because it just seems.
Well, it seems like that's what it's going to be.
I would be like, damn, slow but one God.
So,
all right. Okay. So, well, whoever gets in, I hope they win. Oh, I hope they win. I hope they do well. I hope they actually care about the city. We have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Well, I hope we depressed you enough.
Sorry. What did I call the show in the beginning? Sad and
depressed.
And depressed.
Sad and mostly depressed. We'll call the show SMD.
Sad and mostly depressed.
But you know what? Eventually the pendulum will swing back. But we need the pendulum to stop swinging, and we need it to be central. Someday, but not today. I don't know how to end the show positive. The sun will come out tomorrow? No. See, that's an orphan. That didn't go well.
No.
Wakanda forever?
Pull yourself towards yourself.
Love, peace, and hair grease. You said that last week. Hurt my feelings. Goonie Goo Goo?
Stay off the internet for a little while.
That definitely. Go outside.
Yeah.
Go connect with people. And don't talk politics.
Or maybe just connect with nature.
Now, we don't have that in New York.
I got it.
Where?
2 blocks away from me.
What, Central Park?
Yeah.
You mean that burnt down
It's not
village?
burnt.
Seneca Village? Yeah.
Wow, did he take it there?
I mean,
on that note, we really got to exit now because it was really about to get depressing.
That's what it was. They even trying to take down the stuff that knows that. You know that, right?
Whoa,
You know
I do,
that, right?
yes.
They're trying to take down all the information that says that was what that was.
I'm like, whoa, he really. Yeah.
Seneca Village. Look it up. It's fun.
No, I know about it.
I'm talking about the 8 people that watch our show.
We love you guys.
I hope your boss didn't get mad at me last week when I said, fuck your supervisor.
Oh.
Although I meant it.